Welcome back to Fostering Through Life with your girl Paige, the one, the only. Some know me as Gym Fit, but everybody know me as God's child. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back where we discuss real life events, real emotions, and real scenarios, okay? As we foster through life. Y'all, we're going to be talking about, y'all know I love to talk about faith, right? But I went to church on Tuesday night for Bible study, and the sermon was about faith. And the sermon basically was about you have to have faith to continue on with the purpose Jesus has for us, or staying at Jesus' feet and believing that everything will be okay. You have to have faith for that. And in order to have faith and to press forward, we can no longer look in the rearview mirror to with what's comfortable for us or what we're used to, or the things that we know how it's going to lay out. We can't continue to look behind us, because if we look behind us, we're never going to know where we're going ahead of us. So to continue to press forward, you need faith. And I'm going to give you this scenario because I ran into my ex-husband on Sunday. And I'm going to tell you about growth and about faith on this episode. The faith aspect of what I just stated, I know when I first was going through my divorce, I probably was literally 4 months fresh through my divorce. And I already tolerated certain things to where I was already divorced prior to being divorced. I was divorced mentally prior to being divorced physically. Let me break it down to you that way. So 4 months post-divorce, I'm talking, I'm making friends, I'm on this dating site, and I'm getting a taste of what's out there in the world. Like, what do I have to face when it's time to communicate with other people, to, try to go out there and search for your significant other, things of that nature. I was on this dating site, and I was understanding that the dating pool was trash. Okay. And so I remember just thinking back, analyzing, like, dang, the dating world is trash right now. My divorce was bad, but I'm comfortable with that. I mean, my marriage was bad, but I'm comfortable with that. Like, I know the stupidity that he does. I know the mental issues that he has to cause him to do those crazy things. Can you tolerate that, Paige? Or do you want to go through this crazy whirlpool and figure it out and go through somebody else crazy that you're not prepared for? Because you're prepared for that crazy, right? And so I actually had the thought. I was like, you know what? And I told a good friend this. I said, you know what? If I cannot find anybody within a year and they're so stupid and, just being negative about the situation and trying to look in my rearview mirror and get back comfortable with what I know instead of having faith that everything will be better. And I was like, I'm going to go back to my ex-husband. I'm going to go back because, it's just kept constant infidelity and constant lies. I think I can tolerate that instead of putting up with new infidelity and new lies from a new person that I have to read to learn and do all these things. I already know this person. I already know what's up his sleeve. I already know it's a 2% chance that he will change. So let me just go back to what I'm used to, right? And that's the good thing about having faith. Because I told my good friend, I was like, if I don't find nobody in a year, I'm just gonna go back to him, and I'm just gonna he want me back anyway. Might as well, you know. I'm very domestic. I'm 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 a nurturer. I like to take care of people. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, girl. And as the good friend she is, she didn't knock me down for it. She didn't say anything negative about it. She would have just like, "Are you sure about that, Paige?" I said, I don't even know. I'm just really talking because the dating scene is horrible. But I had a little faith. That's all it takes is a little faith that what I'm about to walk into was going to be better than what I left. So why would I backtrack, right? Why would I go back on something that I intentionally left? I purposely left. It don't make sense. So I was like, yeah, no. God won't remove me from a situation just for me to go back to the situation. Like, once He takes something out your life or help you remove yourself from something, that's your lesson. Grasp it, hold on to it, and keep on chucking down the highway. So, as you can see, I did not take him back. I did not go back to that. But I had that thought because I was so comfortable with what was behind me. I was so comfortable just knowing that certain things will be done is just the way it would be done, or the things I would have to add onto my life I didn't like. So I just kept my faith and I kept pressing forward. And God blessed me with a wonderful man, a very sincere, genuine man, a man that knows what he wants, a man that knows what he needs to do, a man that's a provider, a man that take care of responsibilities, a man without infidelity. Like, when I tell you, if I would have just gave up, because I didn't find this man in a year like I stated. I did not. But if I tell you, if I would have gave up and not had faith, yeah, I probably would have still dealing with all that mess. But which leads into the event that I told you on Sunday when I ran into him. Mind you, I haven't saw him in 3 years. Not even on social media. Haven't saw him on social media. Haven't saw him in the real world. Haven't saw him like just walking through Publix. Didn't see him in 3 years. And the last time that I saw him, it was not the best of terms. We was in the court of law. So yeah. Yeah, I know it was not in the best of terms. So when I say knowing that you grew from trauma, or knowing that you know how to handle situations, or, just knowing that you are healed. I saw him Sunday. I was at this fitness event, and I'm there and I ate my brunch. I'm drinking with my girls. I'm on my mimosa. I'm on my hookah. I'm just vibing out, just living the time of my life, networking. And, I stopped what I was doing and I went to the restroom to freshen up, to get myself together, And then as soon as I walked out the bathroom, my ex-husband walked past me like this. I said, oh my, Lord, this is awkward. But I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Lead me and guide me on my next steps. He didn't say anything to me, thank God. And I didn't say nothing to him. Because, when God removes you from a situation and you don't look back and you keep pressing forward, there's no reason for that situation to be placed in front of you for you to go back and attack it, or to go back and, you know, bring it back to your present time. It's no point. So I saw him, and immediately I was like, yeah, no. The room felt eerie. And I don't know if I'm not 100% healed, because I was like, the room, the lounge just got dark and negative. And I don't know if I'm the way that I'm portraying it, but I was like, yeah, Paige, it's time to go. Prior to this happening, I was actually getting ready to leave like 20 minutes before. But me and my homegirl started, drinking mimosas and talking. So time passed by. But after that, it was a sign from God, like, yeah, go ahead and exit stage left, my child. Go ahead. It's okay. It's okay. I got your back on this one. So, I stayed in the lounge probably for about no more than 10 minutes, about 7 minutes, just say, give or take 7 minutes. I told my homegirl, I was like, yeah, I gotta go, girl. I'll see you in the future. I'm not going to the after party. And you said my goodbyes to everybody. Gave my hugs, took my pictures, and I was out of there. I was out of there. And at that moment, I knew that faith never fails. And 2, healing is beautiful. When you get to the point where you can walk away from a situation that caused you a lot of harm, and you finally face with this person years down the line, many people probably want to, da 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 da, argue, yell, do all these things. And then some people might just want to talk to them. But I looked at it as God didn't take me out of the situation to bring it back to my future. He didn't remove me from something for me to bring it back. So there's no need to have a conversation. There's no need to smile in each other's face. And there's no need to argue. There's no need to hate each other. I had my fun. It was time for me to go. And God made sure that I left by sending him. Or he probably didn't even send him. But that's how you know, like, healing takes time. Because if it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago when we was in court, and I would have walked up on him like a week after court, it would have been a different ball game. I probably would have called Pookie and Ray Ray. I don't know Pookies and Ray Rays. Let me not even cap on that. But yeah, y'all. So if you just continue to press forward and you do not look in the rear view and look what's behind you, or compare what other people have, or how other people life is doing, because if you already know my saying, and if you don't, just my previous episodes, and know your life is already written. It's already written. Just live it day by day. What's going to happen is meant to happen. What will be meant to be. That's just it. Your life is already written. The good, the bad, the happy, the sad. Every emotion what you went through, about to go through, or going to go through, or going through, it's meant for you to go through that. You have a lesson coming out of that. But yeah, y'all, that's all I have for y'all today. Be blessed. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and save. YouTube, Fostering Through Life. That's FTLX22. You can follow me on Instagram, FTLX22, and my personal Instagram at Gemini2Fit. That's GEMINI, the number 2, FIT. All right, y'all. Real quick and simple. See y'all later. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend to week.